welcome to episode 44.5 of Just Lying Around, Game Preview, a Detroit Lions podcast presented by the World of Football. I'm your host, Kyle Sutherland, and on today's show, I'm going to be going over a more in-depth preview of the Lions vs. Texans game. What I mean by that is I'm going to be going over the final injury report for both teams as of Friday, talk about PFF grades for both teams, and what the Lions need to do to win this game. So injury report, Lions side. We have tackle Taylor Decker. He is out. Shoulder injury popped up Thursday. Did not practice Friday, and is ruled out for Sunday's game. So that's going to be a big loss. But luckily, we got a couple people out for the Texans that might help out there. We also have a couple linebackers out. One of them being Jalen Reeves-Maybin. He's out. Neck injury. I believe that happened during last week's game against the Packers. He did not practice all week, and he is also out. We also have linebacker Malcolm Rodriguez. He's out with an ankle injury. I believe it's the same injury that happened to his ankle a couple times so far, so it's nothing too bad or something to worry about. He should be back in a couple weeks or so. But he did not practice all week and is out as well. Luckily, we have a couple people coming back here. Got Pascal, Vaki, and Wingo. They all practiced this week, so they're all good to go after missing last week. So on the Texans sides, we have defensive end Will Anderson Jr. He is out, ankle injury. I think he's missed a couple games so far already. He did not practice this week as well, so he is out. We have backup running back Damian Pierce. He's out, groin injury. He did not practice all week, so he will not play during this game. A couple questionable people for the Texans wide receiver. Big name here, Nico Collins, questionable. Coming off of IR with a hamstring injury, so this week he's able to come back. He practiced Friday and is questionable for Sunday's game, so kind of up in the air if he's going to play or not. If he does not play, that's a big bonus for the Lions. But I'm pretty sure Aaron Glenn will have that defense ready if he does play. We also had wide receiver Tank Dell, questionable back injury, popped up Friday on the injury report. Listed as questionable, but probably expected to see him out there playing Sunday. So that's it for the injury report. PFF grades, real quick. Lions overall, their first offensive is fourth in the league, and their defense is first in the league. Texans side overall, they're ninth offense. They are 12th due to some injury and their lack of interior O-line keeping Stroud safe back there. And on their defensive side, they're 15th in the league. So some keys to winning this game, Lions offensive side of the ball. No Decker, so that's going to hurt the offensive line a little bit. We could see Skipper, Scoresdell, or even Jamarco Jones. Jamarco Jones is from the practice squad. He did pretty good in the preseason games, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him out there. Skipper, he's the sixth lineman. I wouldn't want to put him in for the whole game, but heavy packages. See Skipper out there. Scoresdell, or however you want to say it. Sounds like he's kind of regressed this season. You see him on the inactive list a lot. They don't want to put him on the practice squad because they're afraid he'll get poached for another team. So we'll have to see on that. Other things, I want to see them run the ball early with Monty up the middle to set up the passing game later on, wear that defense down for the Texans, and just take the game over early with a couple touchdown lead and really set the tone of the game. Should be an easy day for the offense. No Will Anderson Jr. He's a disruptor for the Texans, he's not like Hutchinson sort of player, but he's sort of the next man down on that totem pole as far as like rankings for the defensive ends. So that should help the O line out a lot there. For the Lions' defensive side of the ball, the interior O line for the Texans is bad, like bad. Their tackles are great, but that guard center combinations they have are just they're not working out for Stroud. You can see him running around a lot, getting tackled a lot. So should see a lot of pressure up the middle by Ali McNeil, even DJ Reader, um, and even shoot, we got a couple other guys. Mekhi Wingo, he's back, and even Levi Onwuzurike as well. So yeah, that should be an interesting game. Um, might see Zadarius Smith out there for this game. It'll all depend on how Dan Campbell feels. I expect him to pull him, Zadarius Smith, in the offense and just ask him if he wants to play or not. Um, if the Zadarius Smith was on the Browns, he would have had a bye this week, so they gave him a couple days off. Wednesday and Thursday, came into facility Friday, practice. Did a couple interviews, seemed like a great guy. So yeah, I expect Dan Campbell to ask him if he wants to play or not. But if he does play, don't expect a lot out of him this week. He's still got to get used to the blitzing packages, playbook. But it'll be a lot more helpful out there if he does play versus what we have right now. Pascal on one side for sure. That'll free up Onwuzurike, a couple other guys that were playing defensive end, kind of tiring the off defensive line out. So we should see the running defensive side kind of pick back up where they were. Past couple of games, they were kind of trending in the wrong direction. So we'll have to see. Also, with that offensive line for the Texans, I expect a lot of pressures. That equals mistakes for the CJ Stroud. So hoping to see a couple sacks out of this game and or interceptions this game as well from Kirby Joseph or Brian Branch. Brian Branch will be back this game, so that's another massive piece that the Lions get back. So that's it for this video. Just kind of doing these, hopefully starting to do these preview games either Friday or Saturday before the Sunday's game. Let me know what you guys think. But we hope you enjoyed listening to today's episode and come back for more. Be sure to visit the World of Football website, www.theworldoffootball.com, for news, links, upcoming events, original articles, videos, and more. If you want to get in touch with us, send us email to info@theworldoffootball.com, or you can connect with us by either liking the World of Football on Facebook or follow the World of Football X account, formerly known as Twitter. Those links will be in the episode description. Be sure to check out our flagship show, This Week in the World of Football by Randy and Adam. They drop every episode, new episode on Tuesdays, so look out for those. You can find that on the podcast feed and on the YouTube channel. Again, links down in the description. That's it for me this week. We should have a episode out probably Monday recapping this game, hopefully with the Lions victory. And until then, go Lions, and let's hope for a Lions victory. Thanks.